death toll from flash floods in Texas climbs over 100. These are your daily tax. Following 12 inches of rain, the Guadalupe River rose over 26 feet in just under 45 minutes this past Friday. With that came the destruction of many riverside properties, including that of Camp Mystic, 30 children of which were swept away. Unfortunately, as the search continues, over 161 people in Kerr County are still unaccounted for. As for emergency signals, it's unclear whether or not the people at Camp Mystic even could have received them. The campers, such as they are, weren't allowed to have their phones, and service at a rural campground such as this tended to be spotty, apparently. The floodwaters hit their peak around 4 or 5 a.m., which also adds to the tragedy. It's very likely that many of these people had no time whatsoever to prepare, let alone wake up and deal with the situation. Kerr County resident Marvin Willis, who lives a mile and a half from the Guadalupe River, told NBC, quote, "I didn't get one alert. I haven't talked to anyone I know who's gotten one. Even the mayor, Joe Herring, didn't get an alert. If they had come," Herring said, "we had a chance to save all the people we've lost and are missing. Absolutely, we should have had them more. We should have had a warning." He continued on later that evening, telling NBC, "The question is, do I wish we had warned those people? Absolutely. The question is, do I hope we warn people better in the future? Absolutely." Which is a measure of cognitive dissonance. Because hindsight is 20/20. We can understand that. It makes sense, and sometimes things do spiral out of control quicker than we can react, especially at 4 or 5 in the morning. But here's the rub about these things, is that we have a responsibility in the wake of such tragedy to ensure that we can mitigate it in the future. Extreme weather events are going to keep happening. That's the thing about silence. It doesn't believe what you care about climate change or not. Hurricanes will be more extreme, wildfires will spark up more frequently, and rivers will flood. It's just the way in the world we live in now. And so we need to do something about it, which means that our elected officials need to have these preparatory measures in place. For Herring to say something like this, quote, "Do I hope we warn people better in the future? Absolutely." There should be no hope about it. It needs to be action. It needs to be done. Because when floodwaters rise, no one wants to hear, "Well, I hope that we can get an alert from our government. I hope that someone will warn us. I hope that tonight we can live through this weather event and see the next morning." It's our duty and responsibility to be better in the wake of tragedy. I'll talk more about this today on PodTax. You can find the link in bio. It'll come out at 11 o'clock Eastern Time. And be sure to like, share, and subscribe here for more daily tax.